You know that feeling when you're alone, but you're not really alone? It started when I was experimenting with my phone's new front camera filter, one that supposedly captures auras. I was sitting in my living room, the evening shadows elongating as the sun dipped below the horizon. As I snapped the first photo, a chill ran down my spine, not from the excitement of the new app, but the image it captured, a shadowy figure standing just behind me. My heart raced as I spun around, expecting to confront whatever was lurking, but there was nothing. Still, the temperature in the room seemed to plummet, leaving my breath visible in the cold air. Determined to prove it was just a glitch, I took another photo. This time, the figure seemed closer, its outline more defined. It wasn't just a shadow. It had form, with eyes that seemed to stare right through me. Panic surged through my veins, but my curiosity was stronger. I started researching, diving into forums and obscure websites late into the night. Stories of spirits, apparitions, and warnings filled my screen, each tale more terrifying than the last. I learned about a local legend of a spirit that attached itself to people through reflections, a spirit that thrived in the digital age by lurking in cameras and screens. The next day, I couldn't shake the feeling that I was being watched. Every reflection seemed to harbor eyes, every shadow a lurking presence. I stopped using my phone, placed mirrors face down, and avoided any reflective surfaces. My friends started to notice the change, my paranoia, but I couldn't risk explaining. How do you tell someone you are being haunted by your own reflection? I was trapped in a nightmare of my own making, and the figure was always just a glance away, waiting for me to acknowledge it again. The final straw came one night when I heard a whisper, soft yet demanding, calling my name. It came from my phone, lying innocently on the table. Against my better judgment, I picked it up and switched to the front camera. The figure was no longer behind me, it was with me, its cold fingers brushing against my skin. I dropped the phone, and as it clattered to the floor, the screen cracked, capturing one last image of the figure smiling back at me. The temperature in the room plunged, and I knew then that it had finally crossed over. Now, wherever I go, I feel its presence, a constant reminder of the danger that hides behind the glass.